1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Aisha Nayab. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has resolved to work closely with Saudi Arabia to realize the shared vision of strategic partnership. Chinese experts say friendly relations between Pakistan and China are expected to further grow after election of Shahbaz Sharif as new Prime Minister. Election Commission has started receiving nomination papers for local bodies elections in 32 districts of Balochistan. Azad Jammu and Kashmir President has urged overseas Kashmiris to work unitedly for the Kashmir cause. Indian troops continued their violent cordon and search operations and house raids in different areas of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. 6 Palestinians were martyred in an attack by Israeli forces at Al-Aqsa Mosque today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has expressed the resolve to work closely with Saudi Arabia to realize the shared vision of strategic partnership. In a tweet today, he said Pakistan-Saudi Arabia relations are special and marked by exceptional trust. Shahbaz Sharif also thanked the custodian of 2 holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, for their felicitation messages on his becoming the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Chinese experts say that the friendly relations between Pakistan and China are expected to further grow after election of Shahbaz Sharif as a new Prime Minister of the country. Director of the Research Department at National Strategic Institute at Swingham University, Quang Fang, said China-Pakistan relations are expected to remain very free. He said ever since Shahbaz Sharif was elected as Pakistan's new Prime Minister, he has highlighted the friendship between the two countries, which was also echoed by the Chinese Foreign Ministry. He said given positive remarks from both sides in recent days, China-Pakistan relations are expected to further improve. Senior Pakistan People's Party leader Sharif has criticized former Prime Minister Imran Khan for pursuing the politics of division. She was addressing a news conference along with the PPP leaders Nadeem Afzal Chand and Faisal Karim Kundi in Islamabad today. She said that the PPP leadership welcomes the news conference of DGISPR, in which he made many things clear. She said there is no mention of conspiracy in the communique of a National Security Committee. She said the narrative of Imran Khan is dangerous for Pakistan. PPP leader Nadeem Afzal Chand called for collective efforts to strengthen democracy in the country. Sindh Chief Minister Syed Murad Ali Shah says restoration of the Indus Delta is a necessity. He was talking to the UN coordinator for Pakistan, Julian Harness, while discussing the program Living Indus Initiative for Ecological Restoration of the Indus River Basin in Karachi today. The Chief Minister said under the program, the natural environment and ecosystem of the Indus River have to be rehabilitated. Election Commission of Pakistan has started receiving nomination papers for the local bodies elections in 32 districts of Balochistan. According to the schedule issued by the Election Commission, the candidates can submit their nomination papers with the returning officers concerned by Monday. The list of nominated candidates will be released on Tuesday. Polling for the local government elections will be held on 29th of the next month in all districts of Balochistan except Quetta and Las Bela. Election campaign for by-election in the vacant seat of NA 33 Hangu will conclude at midnight tonight. According to Election Commission, the by-election in the constituency will be held on Sunday. A total of more than 300,000 registered voters will cast their votes. Election Commission has set up 210 polling stations, including 64 males and 55 females and 91 combined. Similarly, 10 polling stations have been declared sensitive and 77 most sensitive. The Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government has signed a memorandum of understanding for setting up an education city in tribal district South Waziristan. The MOU was signed in a ceremony in Peshawar today, in which Provincial Minister for Higher Education Kamran Bangash was the chief guest. Speaking on this occasion, Kamran Bangash said providing inexpensive and quality education is among the top priorities of the provincial government. He said the education city would be run through public-private partnership and established at a cost of 2.7 million rupees. The Higher Education Minister said 7,000 canal land has been acquired for this purpose. Azad, Jammu and Kashmir High Court has issued a stay order against election process of Prime Minister in the Legislative Assembly on a writ petition filed by opposition leader Chaudhry Lateef Akbar and others. Earlier, AJK Legislative Assembly met in Muzaffarabad as was summoned by the Speaker on a no-confidence motion. However, Prime Minister Abdul Qayyum Niazi resigned from office last night and issued a schedule for election after suspending 2 rules of procedure. This is Radio Pakistan. A delegation of Balochistan National Party led by its chief Sardar Akhtar Mengal called on Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif in Islamabad today and congratulated him on assuming his office. The BNP delegation expressed determination to work with the new government for development of the country and contributing towards progress of Balochistan and its people. The Prime Minister expressed gratitude to the BNP for their support towards strengthening democracy in the country. Azad Jammu and Kashmir President Barrister Sultan Mahmood Chaudhry has urged overseas Kashmiris to rise above their party politics and work together to highlight Kashmir cause effectively. He was addressing an iftar dinner hosted by His Honour by Kashmiri overseas community in Saudi Arabia's Jeddah city. The AJK President lauded the overseas Kashmiris for their role in keeping the Kashmir issue alive at international level. He said Kashmiris living in the Middle East should take advantage of social media and use it as an effective tool to convey the voice of the people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir to the world throughout. Indian troops continue their violent cordon and search operations and house raids in different areas of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, subjecting the people to harassment even in the holy month of Ramadan. According to Kashmir Media Service, Indian troops and paramilitary personnel carried out military operations and house raids in different areas of Srinagar, Gandabal, Badagam, Kupwara, Baramulla, Bandipora, Islamabad, Shopaiya, Kulgam, Pulwama, Doda, Rajouri, Poonch, Kishtwar and other districts of the territory and arrested dozens of people. India's notorious National Investigation Agency along with the paramilitary personnel also conducted house raids and searches at different places in the Kashmir Valley and seized mobiles, laptops, computers and other belongings of the people. Meanwhile, all parties Hurriyat Conference leaders including Bashir Ahmed Butt and Dr. Musaib Ahmed have congratulated Shahbaz Sharif on assuming the office of the Prime Minister of Pakistan. They hope that he will effectively raise the Kashmir dispute at all international forums. On the other hand, an Indian soldier committed suicide by shooting himself with his service weapon at an army camp in Rangrad area of Srinagar last night. In Palestine, Israeli forces have martyred 6 more persons and clashes are also broke out at Al-Aqsa Mosque. According to the Palestinian Health Ministry, the clashes between people and Palestinians broke out today after early Ramadan prayers in Jerusalem's Al-Aqsa Mosque. Meanwhile, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas called on the international community to provide protection to the Palestinian people amid a significant Israeli escalation of tension in the West Bank. He made the remarks during his meeting with European Union Special Representative for the Middle East Peace Process, Seven Kopmans. He said Israel's continuous attacks against the Palestinians are unbearable. The United Nations Special Envoy for Yemen, Hans Gensberg, has warned that armed confrontation in the province of Marib between the Houthi group and Yemeni government threatened the 2-month ceasefire brokered by the United Nations. In a statement, he said that the 2-month ceasefire that began on April 2nd provided light at the end of the tunnel for the country ravaged by protracted internal conflict. And finally, the weather. Hot and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.